Hello and welcome to a review of the Throwbot, or Slicer if you prefer, called Ski. He's one of the original 8. He's the second Throwbot I own. The first one was this fella, Torch or Fire or something like that. And I thought he was not that good, but Ski is much better. So let's take a look at him. Ski has, he's got that ice vibe down. With the cool blues and the white everywhere. I think it's really nice. All these whites, I don't know, I just love white and blue. It's nice. It's just nice. And I feel like the little bit of medium blue is just perfect. Like, his colors are so nicely spaced out, I guess. The one thing that I found interesting is I almost didn't buy this because in the picture it seemed like the white had yellowed a lot. And it's definitely yellowed a little bit. But it made me realize that the Throwbot throwing arm is actually a different plastic. I mean, obviously it's like rubber right in the middle, but I didn't realize how different it was until then. So now I know more about Throwbot arms than I did on the other review, so you got some context. In terms of Ski himself, he's got quite the cool skis. I really like these pieces. It kind of felt like they were building like a little bit of a simpler language when it came to these Technic figures. The way that these pieces are definitely like joints. They're very big and specialized. It's interesting seeing this piece be used as more of a hand, it's not really like joint. I guess it's the leg joint, but you get what I mean. It's like this piece, this longer piece, makes sense. It's like a long foot, they've got like different shapes. It's less about like being an object and more about being a shape that resembles an object, I guess. I find a lot of these Throwbots have this weird leg thing where it's like they never face down like this. They're always on the side, and I don't understand why. With him, it looks kind of cool. Like, he looks kind of radical. And I love how his like big gear almost looks like a mohawk. It's very cute. And they give him one of the Technic guys, the visor instead of his own print. But, that's not that bad because the prints on these Throwbots are kind of bad. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but this looks really ugly. It's not terrible, but I don't know. It keeps him cleaner. It really makes the comparison towards Bionicle more clear when there's not this cluttered image that doesn't really feel like it has an analogous. But yeah, mine's throwing arm is fucked up, which is really funny because now I bet the discs will fly in a different way. I do not have the disc or the box it came in, unfortunately. So let's... Still works fine, but I imagine if you want to aim lower, because you can't really, I guess you can move the arm itself, but you can't really move the joint because it's locked in there, which is just a puzzling decision. Kind of like the way it moves around a little bit. Yeah, that's the thing with Throwbots. Like, you're supposed to you're supposed to try to throw the disc into the box they came in, which is cute. And along with that, they have this feature where with this gear you can, make them compress a little bit so you can fit them in the box, which it's cool, but yeah. It works better on him than it did on Torch or Fire or whatever his name is. With Fire, this was just extremely, like, badly implemented. Like, it's so slow. I don't know why. It's so bad. But for him, because I don't know why, I guess there's, like, less turning that needs to happen for him to kind of compress all the way, because instead of like a full rotation, it's only like 1/4 if you're just crunching him up that way, and that works decently enough. That's cool. So yeah, I mean, there's not too much to say about each individual Throwbot. I do like this guy quite a bit. I guess like I mentioned his ski. I mean, he is technically called Ski. I like his ski. It's very silly looking. I don't know. I love his character. He's so radical. He's a cool guy. I really appreciate him. He's just, I don't know, he's just cool. Like, it's such like a clean, fun design. I actually do have the manual for this guy, Ski, set 8502, which is one after 8500. So these guys are like brothers, you got the fire and you got the ice. Eventually I want to get all the Throwbots because they're just kind of neat, and why not, they're not super desirable. I could probably find one here or there, there is this weird mechanism that you use to get the head in there to connect the gear, which is very weird. I mean, I kind of like it, but I don't know, man. I like the blue there is very different than the way the blue looks in real life. It's kind of an interesting little difference. I'm sure it wasn't intentional. It's I love instructions, man. Yeah, only 11 steps. That's very few. Later Lego sets, you know, they break steps down, you know, more and more. But yeah, there's 11 steps. It's kind of crazy. And this shows the game you can play. I like how they have an individual one for each Throwbot arm. Like, I don't know, that's fun. They're like, everyone has a different Throwbot, so we will make 8 images. This shows how you can most effectively make them crunch back up. I like that shot. That's a funny photo. Yeah, he looks nice in there. And there's an alt build where if you have 4 Throwbots, you can combine them into this dude. I have 2 of this series of Throwbots that, you know, go together. But I do not have the other 2. But I do want these other guys, especially Amazon, because, you know, gotta love the turquoise. Turquoise is wonderful, or teal, whatever you want to call it. And that's all there is to say. Robots are cool. I guess I can show you guys my discs. I think I have one missing that's somewhere, but here's some Bionicle discs. They kept the disc thing going in the first wave of Bionicle. I don't know how long after that it survived. But yeah, that's Ski. That's all there is to say. Thank you for watching.